She was camping in the tallest mountain of Australia when something visits her at night. A hiker named Kristen, who often posts her hiking adventures, traveling around different places, decides to hike up Mount Kosciuszko, the tallest mountain in Australia. Kristen sets up camp by herself since the hike proved longer than expected, but as nighttime comes, she begins to hear someone or something moving around. As the woman describes her sleepless night, due to the strange sounds, footsteps can be heard somewhere outside. Then, something begins to aggressively shake her tent.
I don't think I've slept one single minute the entire night. It's just so loud. There it is.
Kristen stays inside and spends the night, terrified, convincing herself it's just the wind. After the clear sounds of footsteps, many people in the comments don't think this was simply the wind, but possibly some sort of wildlife like a dingo. Whether this is the case or not, it doesn't explain the human-like footsteps captured just before it moved her tent. Animal or not, what do you think happened here?
While looking around for Mom, this happens. Someone or something scares the living daylights out of him. He appears to see whatever it was that scared him, despite no one being there, but upon looking closely at this video, something was actually there. It was immediately after her son started running back into the house that a partial figure is seen. You can barely make out the figure before it disappears completely. Neither Mom nor anyone in the family could explain this, but they were definitely spooked. She explains that one night, after returning home from work, her son came out of the house to greet her. He always does this whenever she comes back from work. She would honk her car horn while pulling into the driveway to let him know she was here. But one night, while her son walked outside to see if she was coming in, this is captured.
Lewis started hearing many strange noises inside his workplace. He works at an external warehouse of a club, and just recently many employees reported hearing strange noises inside the place. They didn't pay much attention to it at first, but the sounds quickly grew louder and more consistent. So on one of his shifts, Lewis decides to head down into this part of the warehouse alone after hearing some sounds, and pulls his phone out to capture this.
O sea, está súper rarísimo. No sé qué habrá sido, la verdad. Pero donde más escuché es allá arriba y la neta me están temblando las piernas para subir. No, no mames. Algo se está moviendo allá arriba. No mames. No mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No manches. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? No mames. No mames, no mames. Esto fue lo que se movió. Ay, me está temblando la mano. Uf. Ay. Tengo las orejas hasta calientes. Aquí no. Pues aquí nadie tiene acceso. O sea, no sube nadie. O sea, ahorita les voy a enseñar que no hay nada. Nada, ni nadie aquí. No mames. De hecho, está como cerrada. Aquí. No hay nada. Miren aquí desde... No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No mames. La verdad es que esta luz que está acá fue la que me hizo. No hay nadie. Aquí no sé qué pedo. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No manches.
Objects move around on their own, and behind a closed door, a dark shadow figure is seen peeking out at him. Lewis then runs out of there.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here you go. Baby is terrified. Hold on. I know. You're okay. You're okay. I know. God, I'm like shaking.
The woman says that she believes that the strange poltergeist activity started after she purchased an antique necklace at an estate sale. She says she recently got rid of that necklace. A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window. The couple looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. I don't even have any words.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens.
This video was uploaded in the country of China. The person claims his apartment is directly in front of an abandoned and haunted house. He assures 100% that the building is totally empty. One afternoon he noticed something strange in one of the windows. A terrifying ghostly apparition of a man was peeking through that window and looking down on the street. When he focused on the apparition, he realized that his appearance was similar to the pre-industrial era. Watch this.
Out to explore secluded tunnels and caves in the beautiful landscape of Arizona. On one of his trips, he finds an abandoned mining cave and decides to take a look inside. What happens next is downright chilling. Andrew suddenly hears a scream, followed by the chilling sound of running footsteps somewhere deep within the cave. This isn't Andrew's first cave explorer, and he actually manages to keep calm and continue his trek through the tunnels. But the sounds become increasingly more disturbing. Andrew's camera captures what sounds like several voices whispering to him. One of the voices even seems to say, "We don't know who this is." Andrew searches the tunnels, but he can find nothing to explain the ominous sounds. Since we don't know the history of the abandoned mine or why it was abandoned in the first place, it leaves you to wonder just what happened there and what could be the source of all these spooky noises. But as to whether it's real or not, as always, I leave that up to you to decide. Son Elijah dancing to a Green Day song that was playing on their TV. He uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, and for years the video went mostly unnoticed. That is, until Tony's footage was shared on Reddit and hundreds of Reddit users agreed on one thing. There's something truly bizarre going on in this video.
Dan, look at Elijah, go like this. Elijah, hey, like this. Elijah, look it. Hey. Elijah, go like this. Were you dancing to some Green Day? Dance, go.
Did you see it? Right behind little Elijah, what looks like the dark, shadowy figure of a child can be seen, just kind of standing there, watching the family. A few seconds later, and the child disappears. Even creepier, right after the small, shadowy figure is seen, a strange, unexplained childlike giggle can be heard.
Elijah, go like this.
Now, I reached out to Tony Noguera personally, and he says that he has no idea who or what this unexplained figure might be. But he says his house does have a very creepy history. Tony's house is inside a gated community in Reno, Nevada, and the property on which the neighborhood was built used to be an old graveyard back in the 1960s. So could this creepy apparition be the ghost of a child buried on the community grounds long ago? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
I think it stopped.
A YouTube channel by the name of Schwab304 posted a video that shows a young man named Will and documents the strange, creepy events happening inside his dorm room at West Virginia University. In the video, Will explains that unexplainable things happen in his dorm room every single night at exactly 1 o'clock in the morning. He describes hearing weird noises, but says he's never been able to figure out exactly what they are or where they're coming from. Will then sits quietly listening for any signs of activity while his friend films him. After a little while, Will stands up to walk around the dorm, saying that he heard something, and that's when this happens.
What is that? I wasn't doing it. Look over here.
I don't hear it anymore. I think it stopped. Oh my god!